It's Johnny Vlogger, live Wednesday evening, 11:20 in the evening. A quick mini live, we won't go too mad. Just thought I'd come on and say hello, how are you all doing? So, I was watching a bit of the old football earlier. I see Arsenal qualified, didn't they, for the semi-finals of the Champions League. 1-0 on aggregate against Sporting Lisbon, was it? It was a bit of a boring game, wasn't it? 0-0. I didn't watch all of it. I only watched the last 15 minutes of it. It looked like the ref was losing the plot. He didn't seem to have full control. Jessica, hello. Jessica Penfold, how are you? Hello. Good evening. So we got 6 in the room. I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. I think we're in for some nice weather, aren't we, in the next few days? In Brighton, Eastbourne. So hopefully I'll go out and maybe do some vlogs, in some videos in the sun, or a couple of live streams. Maybe I've got a new camera. I'm going to try out a new camera, so I might do that. So there you go. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm going away next week, so I'm looking forward to going away. I'm sort of getting excited. It's getting nearer and nearer the time to go away. Are you up to anything good? Have you done anything good or exciting this week or over the Easter? Are you doing anything in the end of this month? How's your mum? So I'll just chat for a little while, and then I'll just go to bed. Hello, where's my reply? What reply is that, Roger? Is that the one about am I okay? I did reply to that one. If it's that one, I did say I'm okay, Roger. So thanks for that message. I think I was a bit stressed the other day, wasn't I? A bit wound up. But I'm all right. I'm all right. No worries. I didn't get anything. Yeah, I definitely replied to it, because I remember. I don't think I replied straight away. I think might have been the next day in the morning I replied. I definitely replied. It was on Messenger, wasn't it, Roger? It was on Messenger you sent me the message, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely replied. Unless I'm stupid and didn't send the message. I can double check, actually. I've got another phone here. Let me double check. Hang on. Messenger. Roger. Yeah, Monday. Monday you sent me a message. Yeah, it's on there, Roger. Look. There you go. Oh, you have received it, right. You was worried about me. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Not many people message me about how I am, so that's very kind of you, Roger. Much appreciated. I think I was buzzing the next day. Tuesday, Wednesday. No, what is it? Wednesday today, isn't it? Tuesday I was buzzing. Or was it Monday I was buzzing? It might. No, I think it was Tuesday. Tuesday I was quite busy. I was doing lots of things, so I kept busy, and it made me happy and active, and I was sort of getting things. I was quite organised, so that was a good day. And then I don't know. Today I haven't done a lot. It's been a bit of a slow day today. I've done a couple of things. I was chasing this company for a refund because I got brainwashed to sign up for something, and then I realised it was probably a load of old crap, you know, like a scam. Well, it wasn't necessarily a scam, but it could have been a scam. And I thought, bugger this, I don't want it. I don't want to go ahead. And I kept demanding the refund, and they kept fobbing me off, going, oh, it was like to do some sort of training course, like on trading. You know, I don't know if anyone's ever heard of trading. It's like where you buy trades online, like oil, like the currency, things like that. And you buy it at a certain price, and you predict if the price is going to go up or down. And obviously, it's a bit it's a gambling, really. It's like a gambling, and you know, you can make money, but you can also lose money. So it's not brilliant. And sometimes you can get greedy. You can do well, and then you can get greedy, and then all of a sudden you can make a load, but then you could lose a load. So it's a very risky thing to do, and it can take up a lot of time. It can take up a lot of time of you staring at a screen all day, looking at the prices of shares and commodities and currencies and the forex and all that stuff. And I mean, it's quite interesting, like, you know, like with the war going on, like the price of oil's been going up, hasn't it? And gold's been going up. And I find if oil goes up, gold goes down. And if gold what did I just say? If oil goes up, gold goes down. And then if it's the other way around, if gold goes up, it's because oil. Oh, I've messed up, and I. If oil goes up, gold goes down, right? So when oil goes down, gold goes up. That's it. And I noticed some of the other ones, like what do they call it? The American thing, the Nasdaq. That seems to go up with the oil. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun if you like that sort of thing, but it can get stressful sometimes if you like start losing money and it all goes against you. If you've got like 4, 5, 6 trades open and they're all losing, you can lose quite a lot of money. And if there's a sudden spike where the price suddenly jumps up or down, if it goes against you, you know, you could be losing a pound, a couple of pounds. All of a sudden, you could be losing 15, 20 pounds on each one. So, you know, if you've got 5 or 6 open, you could lose £100 easy in no time. But if you was having a good day, you could make £50 to £100. But that's with you constantly concentrating and watching it and opening and closing trades. Like if you've made a bit of money and you think, oh, bugger this, I can't be bothered anymore, you just shut it down. You make a little bit of money. But if you want to try and make more money, you have to open and close more, or you have to leave them open longer. And that's where it takes up a lot more time. But I find, yeah, it takes up a lot of time. So not the best thing to do all the time. Little Joe. Hello, Little Joe. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Who's this? We've got another message here. How? What's that? Eugene McGeever. Did anyone watch the Arsenal 0-0? Yes, I did watch it, Eugene. Yep, it was Not the best game, was it? I only watched a bit of it. I was doing some video editing. I've done quite a lot of editing today, actually, YouTubing. I think I've put up 3 videos today, or was it 2 videos? And I've got another one done. So I've done quite well today. Is it Big May, I ask? Big May? What do you mean, Big May? Don't know what you mean there. Jala? Not sure what you mean. Oh, he's retracted his message. Is it big and long? Is what big and long? That's a bit private. Oh dear. You know. No comment. No comment. Can't reveal that, I'm afraid. Right. So how many we got in the room? We got 8 now. We did have 10. It's gone down. A couple of people have left. Come on, what have you what have you guys been doing today? Have you done anything exciting? Let us know if you've done anything amazing today. Have you got anything good planned in the next few days? Are you going on holiday? Are you going out for a day trip? Are you working? Have you got a day off? Are you doing some DIY maybe? Are you fixing your car? Are you going on a shopping spree? Are you going to buy some clothes? What are you going to do in the next few days? So we might play cards if we get enough interest. But it is a bit late, isn't it? Sometimes we get people come on late. They like me going live late, but we could play the giant playing cards. Who wants to play cards? High or low? Predict high or low. We like playing predicting high and low. Sometimes we do pontoon, 21. That's a bit of fun, isn't it? And then we can chat at the same time. How weird, the comments are not disappearing today. They're staying on the screen. Have YouTube fixed that? I swear they used to keep coming on and off. The comments, they're staying on all the time now. That's good. If that's the case, well done YouTube, because that was really annoying when you had to keep tapping the screen to get the comments to come back. Yo, bro! I am not from the USA, but I want to know what the biggest problem in USA currently. Where are you from? I don't know what the biggest problem in USA is. I haven't got a clue. Maybe they're all thinking about the war at the moment in Iran, maybe. They probably want to get it over and done with. Go back to normality, eh? Because all the oil prices have gone up, haven't they? I went past a petrol garage earlier, just down the road from where I live, and it was 186 a litre for diesel and 150. I can't remember if it was 150 or 156. It might have been 156 or 150.7. So I can't remember now. I should have took a photograph of it. But, well, there you go. Unleaded is cheaper than diesel. Why is that? That's not fair, is it? All the people that have got diesel cars are suffering at the moment, and I'm one of them. I think I've got 5 cars, and 4 of them are diesel, and only 1 of them's petrol. So, I've got diesel in my diesel cars at the moment. Luckily, I managed to buy some on one particular car. I put 50 quid in it before the war started because I was going to go on a trip to Where was I going to go? I can't remember where I was going to go now. I think it was the Midlands. I was going to go to the Midlands no, that was it. Liverpool. I was going to go to Liverpool. And I didn't go in the end. I didn't go. And I'm glad I didn't go because Brighton lost. And where I didn't go, I kept that 50 quid lasted ages. I don't normally put £50 in of diesel. And it literally, it's lasted ages and ages and ages. I must have done about 300 miles in it so far. And it's still going on the 50 quid. It says it's got about 100, it's got about 120 miles left before it runs out. So that's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Have you ever been to Madrid? No, I haven't yet. No. I've flown over Madrid. I remember I flew over Madrid from Malaga, and I was looking out the window of the plane, and I could see Madrid Airport. For the first time ever, I saw Madrid Airport from the sky, looking down. It looked quite a big airport, that Madrid Airport. I don't know if where Madrid Airport is with Madrid. It's probably on the outskirts, isn't it? And I think I saw a football stadium. I think it's Atletico Madrid's football stadium. I'm pretty sure that's near the airport. So I saw that from the sky as well. I might have took a photograph, actually. I swear I took a photograph of the airport and the stadium when I was flying over. It was when we was coming back from Malaga. I was on a Wizz Air flight from Malaga to Gatwick. My favourite, sir. You love Madrid. Do you live in Madrid? Where are you from? Caden Guy. Caden Guy. Hello, Caden Guy. Where are you from? Hit the thumbs up, my friend. Hit that subscribe button. Jonnyvloggeruk UK. It's free. Help me get more subscribers. Help me get to 11,000. I want to get to 11,000. Come on. I've only got 11,500 and something. So I need to get another 490 subscribers to get to 11,000. So everyone that can just click the subscribe. It's free. It don't cost nothing. You'll be doing me a massive favour. Be really appreciated. I really need to get up to 11,000 now. I've been hanging around the 10,000, 10,500 for ages and ages. I nearly did get to 11,000, but YouTube decided to shut a load of my accounts off, subscribers, because they were inactive. Apparently, YouTube do a clear out sometimes every year on people's YouTube's accounts, and if there's a load of inactive accounts, they will delete them, and your subscribers could go down significantly. If you've got a load of viewers that have stopped watching you or they don't go on YouTube, YouTube will delete the subscribers and your subscribers will drop. And it's happened to me twice now. It normally happens in December, the beginning of December. Around the 10th it happens. They seem to do a clear out every year. So if you're a YouTuber and you've never had that, then you are very, very lucky. It's happened to me twice now. I was speaking to another YouTuber the other day, and it's happened to them as well. And there seems to be a lot of problems with YouTube at the moment. This other guy I was talking to is saying the viewers were not getting notifications of live streams. They're not getting notifications of videos coming out. The comments are not getting through. The views are not going up properly. The likes. There's a lot of problems with YouTube at the moment. So they seem to have a lot of glitches. Glitches, is that the word? Glitches, bugs, whatever you want to say. So YouTube need to bloody sort it out. Hello, Steve H. Hello, Damien Hancock. Hello, Scarface. Idioty. Hello. On another level. Am I on another level? I get me funny moments. Am I going... When's your next holiday? It's next week, Damien. Next week, and I come back a week later, and I've got about 5 days, 6 days off, and I'm going away again. I've got 2 holidays in quick succession coming up. And one of them is in Tenerife. So that's going to be in May. So when are you going to Tenerife again, Damien? I might meet you. I think you might be there when I'm there. I'm going on the 5th. The 5th for a week. So there you go. If you see me, if you're out there from the 5th to the 12th, I'll be there. So I'll meet up with you. Message me if you're there. I know there's a couple of other people going on the out there at that time. I think Living the Dream are going out there. So I've never met them before, so I might meet them. I'll have to get a free pen off them. They got free pens. Can I have a pen? So that'd be good. I should get some merchandise done. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I never do it. I was going to get some pens done and some key rings and what else could you get? A fridge magnet maybe? Just like small little things. Maybe some cards. Get some cards made up. Maybe a few hats. The problem with me is I need to get a logo. That's the problem I'm lacking. I haven't got a logo. So if I did get some merchandise done, it would just have my name, you know, like Jonnyvlogger and like a certain font design, or you know, like colours. So I want to get a logo, but I'm really struggling to get a logo. I'm not going to change my name. I was going to change it, but I've decided I'm not going to change it. I'm going to stay as Jonnyvlogger UK, and that's it. I was going to change my name to Johnny Travels or Jonnyvlogger. The Traveller, Johnny the Traveller or something. I was going to change my name, but I've decided not to now. What do you need correction for, Dyer? Hi, Steve H. Damien says, I'm booked, Damien. Is that for December? Yes, I did see a deal, didn't I? I said on my live I saw a deal, but it's very tempting to not go on that deal and go on another deal. Graham Hill 9499. Hello. Rangers or Celtic? I think someone asked me this question the other week. I don't know. I don't really follow Scottish football, to be honest. But if I had to, well, to be honest, I think I'm a bit of a Rangers fan. I don't really like Celtic. I've never liked Celtic. I prefer Rangers, I'm afraid. So, sorry if that doesn't agree with you, if you're a Celtic fan. Where are you staying this time? As I will be in Tenerife. Right, yeah, I was going to stay in Los Americas, very close to Veronica's, but I decided to cancel it. And the reason why I cancelled it is because, one, it would be very noisy. It would be very noisy at night, wouldn't it? In the early hours, so I wouldn't get any sleep. And I've heard people have had stuff stolen from there, like break-ins, and there's looky men living around there, and what else? It's not very clean. The place that I booked, it wasn't very clean, so I cancelled it. So I pulled out of that. I thought, bugger that, I'm not having that. So I decided to get somewhere much, much quieter out in the sticks, and I'm hiring a car. So there you go. I'm staying up in the hills. In the hills. So it'll be Johnny Vlogger, The Hills of Eyes. And then I just get in my car. I like driving in my car. Do, 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 do. It's not quite a Jaguar. So I'll be doing some driving. Well, it's not far. It's only along the road, isn't it? I've done it before. I've stayed in various places. I stayed in Guaza, didn't I, once at a sort of... It was a hostel, but it was a hotel. It was like... They call it a hostel, but it wasn't. It was a hotel. It don't make sense because you get your own room. It's not like a shared room with 20 bunk beds. So I call it a hotel. So I stayed there once. I stayed at San Isidro, didn't I? I stayed there once. Aeropuerto Hotel. I stayed there. And then I stayed... Where else did I stay? I stayed in... I can't remember what it's called now. Garacho or something? Garacho. I stayed there. That was all right. The guy was quite nice. It was a booking.com comment. I did see it come up again, actually. I very nearly booked the same place again, but I decided not to. So I'm going somewhere new. I did book it originally, and then I cancelled it and went for the Las Americas place. And then I decided to cancel the Las Americas and book back the place that I booked originally. But the problem is I've got a smaller room now because I think it had about 3 rooms up for rent. And the one if I didn't change it, I was going to get a room with a balcony looking out to the sea near the airport. But I don't know, I cancelled it, and then obviously someone else has pinched it. And then what's that? Is it my dream to meet them? Who? Who? What? Living the dream? It's not my dream, but it's nice to meet. It's nice to meet people that you see doing Tenerife videos, isn't it? And that have met some of the people that I've met. So it's good, isn't it? You can do it. Oh, you can do t-shirts. Yes, t-shirts. That's right, Eugene. December. Steve's booked up for December. Right, okay. So is anyone else going to book up to go in December? Shall we have a big meetup of people going in, viewers and YouTubers in December? Come on. Who's up for it? Come on. Let's all go to Tenerife in December. Come on. Nighttime chat. Hello, Pink. Yes, it's nighttime chat. Your logo should be a bald guy with broken glasses. Well, like an old guy with a one-handle glasses, and it's like all crooked like that. Maybe I could get an AI picture done. Get an AI picture done. If you type it in, it works it out and it designs it for you, doesn't it? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's crap, and then you have to change it. And sometimes it won't do it at all. I have tried various AI ideas. Some of them have come out good, and some of them come out, like I said, rubbish. So it can be a bit time consuming because you have to keep saying things or typing things on the AI, and before it finally makes the right thing that you're looking for. So I don't know. I'm beginning to find now after trying. Pardon me. After trying AI, I think it's a bit crap, to be honest. Some people rate it, but I'm starting to think maybe it's not all that after all. You know, at the end of the day, if you're quite good at designing, doing artwork and that, if you've got like a program that can do thumbnails and all that, you know, if you do it yourself, you can normally, you know, you can start off doing something and add to it, can't you? You know, like do a bit, save it, and then the next day you could add like other bits to it, or you could delete bits. You know, you can change it around. Yeah, AI can do all that, I suppose, but it's never going to do it exactly how you want it to do it, is it? So unless the AI was linked to your brain and it could see what you was thinking and it could visualize what you can see in your head, it's never going to be the same, is it? It's always going to be slightly different. I mean, in some cases, it might be able to do something better than what you can think, but I personally, I'm not finding it all that, to be honest, that AI. And you find it's not free. You know, you get a few samples free, and then it'll stop. It'll say, oh, you've run out of your free trial now, or you've used up six templates. You now have to pay. And it's like, oh, I was just enjoying that. Can't you do one more? And it won't. And then you think, oh, well, bugger it then. And you delete it. And then you look for another one and you find another one. And then you go on that one. And the one thing I haven't tried yet, you can get an AI assistant, can't you? You can have like a woman, an AI woman, and you can talk to it. And it's like, as if it's like a human in your room or something, like, or on the phone or something, and you can talk to it. I haven't tried that yet. I might give that a go. That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? I wonder if you could get that on a live stream. So like you could be doing a live, like talking to you lot, and then you could have the AI assistant joining in as well. Could you imagine that? The AI assistant on the live as well. Maybe I could get them come up on the screen next to me, like they come up on the screen, and I'm like sitting here and they're sitting there, but they're not really there, and then like it would look like I've got someone there, wouldn't it? That'd be pretty cool. I wonder if you can do that on a live stream. I haven't seen anyone do that yet. Have you got Johnny to confirm he has booked? I haven't booked yet. I tried Damien, but Johnny is a nightmare. Johnny is a nightmare. You're funny, Steve H. Your logo should be Johnny Vlogger. Never mind. Never mind. What's one of my sayings I used to say a lot? I can't remember what I said. It's like various sayings I say sometimes, isn't there? When I'm doing videos, I'm walking around. There you go. There you go is one of my favourite words. I like be filming, going, oh look, here's a couple of nice bars and restaurants, and then I'll go, there you go, and oh, if we look over here, there's so and so and so and so, and then you run out of things to film, and you go, there you go. That seems to be my one of my sayings. Sometimes I say lovely jubbly. Yeah, I've got a few sayings, I suppose. I think all YouTubers have little sayings that they say, don't they? I think the thing that's worrying me at the moment with future holidays, I was reading something earlier. It says there's a month's fuel left. There's a month's fuel left, and then after that, if this Hormuz or whatever you call it, down by Iran, if it's not opening up and all the boats are not going through properly, then then it's going to start getting desperation for aviation fuel. I think a lot of holidays might get cancelled, and or if they don't get cancelled, they're going to top the prices up. They're all going to add surcharges on. It's all going to be a £50 fuel surcharge. I can guarantee it would be one or the other. It would be a fuel surcharge, or it would be a cancellation. It's going to be one or the other. If you don't get any of that and it's still the same price that you've booked, then you are very, very lucky. That's all I can say. That's what it looks like. I mean, I did that live the other week, didn't I? About just over a week ago now. And some of the things I said have sort of come true, or they're almost coming true. So I got a few predictions right. Some of them maybe not 100% right still, or they might not even happen to the extreme I said. But it's quite interesting, isn't it? You know, like we can't predict the future, but sometimes you can get a rough idea of what's coming. And if it is getting bad each day, you know it's going to happen. He needs to book. Yeah, I need to book. Yeah. He needs to change his name to Johnny Part-Time Vlogger. Mahatma Gandhi for president. Johnny Very Unorganised Vlogger. I think I'm more of a, instead of being organised, I'm just like, I just go with the flow. I go with the flow. I just press record and see what happens, you know, whether it's a live stream or a video. It's all unpredictable what you're going to film, isn't it? So that's part of the fun of being a vlogger. You know, you might have a few ideas. Oh yeah, I'll do a video about this and a video about that, but sometimes it won't go to plan how you think how you want it to go. You know, someone could jump out of the street, like out of a bar, or they could stick their head in front of the camera or something, or, you know, you never know what's going to happen, or something might happen, like an accident or something, or some drama or something. There's always something happening. I mean, what was it? I did a live once. I was walking down Los Cristianos near the that church by that square, and this police car stopped me on a live stream. I don't know if anyone ever watched it. They stopped me and they said, "What am I doing? What am I doing? You know, what are you doing? Like filming?" They didn't know what a vlogger was, and I thought they were going to arrest me on the live, and luckily they didn't. But I had to like pause. I had to pause on the live and like have the camera like pointing down. I couldn't like point it at their faces and that, because I thought they'd definitely arrest me if I do that. And luckily I had my ID on me and all that, and then they checked me out, and then they let me go, and they was all right. But like, it could have gone the other way, couldn't it? It could have gone, oh, someone's reported you, or someone said you're looking suspicious filming, walking down the street and looking at everyone, and you know, I did have something like that in America once at New York Airport. I was walking around with binoculars, looking at planes, and someone reported me and shut the monorail train down at New York Airport. And I was sitting in it at the time, and I was thinking, why isn't this train going? It normally goes after about 30 seconds, a minute, and we must have ended up being there like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it hadn't moved. And then I noticed a couple of people were staring at me like really weird, like they were obviously American, and they obviously knew I wasn't American, and they must have like thought I stood out a place, you know. I didn't look right, and someone must have rung the police. And the next thing, the police all turned up. All these police turned up, and it could have been like, they could have got their guns out and gone like that towards me, and they could have gone, get down on the ground, get down on the ground, put your hands behind your back and all this sort of thing. You know, they could have like flipped on me, couldn't they? But luckily they was going. One of them just come up to me and goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why you got those binoculars? What are you doing here?" You know, they thought, why haven't I got a suitcase? Why am I not? Why haven't I just arrived from a holiday destination, or why am I not going home or something? And I said, "Oh, I'm having a day out. I'm having a day out at the airport. I'm looking at the planes. I'm an aviation enthusiast. I like the planes. I'm looking at the planes in my binoculars. I'm walking around the airport and that." And they thought it was really strange. They didn't know what a plane spotter was, because I'm a bit of a plane spotter. They couldn't understand what a plane spotter was, and yet there are plane spotters in America. And there's even people doing live streams on YouTube now at airports in America. And they seem to get away with it. Maybe the laws have changed now. But when I went there, this must have been around 2015, they was obviously quite strict, the security still, like from 9/11 or something. And they obviously thought someone walking around an airport with binoculars is out of place, you know, that there's something not right there, you know. But I showed them my book. I said, "Look, I've got this book. Look, all the planes." I said, "All the planes, every plane's got a different number on it, like a registration plate, like a car." And I goes, "The idea of plane spotting is you buy the book, and then when a plane lands, or if it's taxiing around the airport or whatever, you get your binoculars so you can read the number. And then you look in the book, you look it up, and you see if you've seen it before or if you need it. And then if you need it, you write it down in your little book and you cross it off and you go, right, I've seen that one now." And eventually, when you've done it after a while, you don't need to look at the plane so much, because you know you've seen them, and it's only certain ones you look at, like new ones, or, you know, like something that you haven't seen before. So because I don't live in New York, obviously I need a lot of the planes there, don't I? But if I went somewhere like Gatwick or Heathrow, then I don't have to do it so much. Well, anyway, they let me off in the end, and they must have thought, blimey, how weird. Or I've never seen one of them types of people before. Gunner's back. Thanks. I wasn't getting any sleep and now listening to you. Okay. For best free trading signals group, add Discord user SmackDown 1. You could have rented Night Strider's old home. Damien Hancock says. Clumsy gamer, Jesus loves you. He very nearly said booking. Yeah. I'm staying near Buddy's bar this time, Damien says. Where you staying? Tenerife, what's it called? Tenerife, Sir? Is it Sir? No. Can't remember what it's called now. Just down from Buddy's, or there's that other one, the Agumar. Agumar? Are you staying there? Or are you staying at that one along the end of Paris, Cali, Paris? What's it? The one they refurbed, that tall skyscraper one. Can't remember the name of it now. Is it something Arona? I keep seeing it coming up on Jet2 holidays. They're obsessed with that place. John, I see the video where you fix the sofa. Oh, did you like that video? Have a guess how old that video is, though. You'll be shocked if I told you how old that video is. That video was done in November 2022, and I've only just uploaded it, and it's taken me, well, what's it taken me? Three and a half years to upload it, because the reason why I didn't upload it is because I had so many videos on my phone, and it had just gone way down the list, and I couldn't put it into an editor because didn't have the memory on the phone. But I've been fiddling with my old phone today. It was on this phone here, the S9. It was into the phone's memory. I was fiddling around, and I've sussed out now how you can swap files from the phone's memory to an SD card. I didn't know how to do that before, but apparently you can move files from the phone's memory to the SD memory. So that means if I free up the phone's memory and have more on the SD cards, that means when I use the editor, it uses the phone's memory, and then when you upload the videos, it's obviously sucking up the phone's memory. If I allow more memory, then I can get the videos I can get the videos off the phone, if you know what I mean. Get rid of them. I mean, the other way is to put another memory card in, or just take the memory card out and put it in another phone or a laptop or something. I could do that, but I'd rather just leave it all on the phone and not muck around. Is this a religious stream? It's not a religious stream, no. We're not here to talk about religion, no. So what did you think, Pink, of me fixing the sofa? Do you think I did a good job, or was it a bodge job? Me and Steve are booked for December. It's all on you now, Johnny. Okay. You have to message me the dates, Damien and Steve, on Messenger. Or text me. Then that way we'll all be there at the same time. Leslie, want to see something? What do you want to see? Mr. T 8068. Mr. T, hello, Mr. T. That's not fair. What's that? That's not fair, though, is it? What's that, Roger? What's not fair? What, going in December instead of September? Well, I might go in September, Roger. You said you're there for a month, didn't you? So you never know. I haven't met you, so if you're there for a month and I go in September, I can't miss you then, can I? Go back to the Mafia Constra people. What? Would you like to do any boat trips when you go to Tenerife? Yeah, I have done some boat trips in Tenerife. I think I've done about 12 to 15 boat trips so far in Tenerife when I've been there. I think the best boat trip I've done out of all the boat trips I've done was one in Los Gigantes. It was this inflatable boat. It had about 12 people on it. It was a yellow inflatable boat, like a long inflatable boat, and it had a powerful motor at the back. It was almost like a speedboat, if that's one way of putting it. And unfortunately, I got a seat at the back and not at the front. I would have rather got a seat at the front, because if I was at the front, if I was filming, then no people's heads would have been in the way. But unfortunately, I was at the back, and a lot of the coverage has got people in it, and it was a bit annoying. But that was going back about, that must have been about 4 years ago now, 3 or 4 years ago, that video. We went right up to the cliffs close in Los Gigantes, and it was going out in the sea quite fast, and and then it slowed down, and then it stopped for people to swim, and it was a good little excursion. That was. It was. Can't remember how much it was now. It wasn't that dear. It was better than going on the boats where there's like bloody 200 people on them, and it's rammed, and you can't move. Yeah, it was all right. I don't think I was worried about seeing whales or dolphins on that one. It was all about how fast can it go, and go along by the big steep cliffs of Los Gigantes, because they're quite spectacular to look at. I find all the different types of rocks, and the lava, and the way how they're all formed, and you go past Masca, don't you? You go past Masca, and it's got a little beach there, hasn't it, at Masca? Sometimes they stop there, and you can get off, and you can walk on the little beach there. They got a little beach. I think some people actually walk down from the top of Masca. They walk down the valley. It must take fucking ages. And then they go on the beach, and then they turn around, and then they have to walk all the way back up again. I mean, that must be knackering doing that. It's a lot easier to just go there on a boat and anchor up, or where the boat stops at the drop-off point on the beach there. There's got like this little concrete bit where the boat faces it, and then they put like a little plank out, and then you sort of walk off the plank and get on the beach. Can I do press-ups on my knuckles? I can do. Nobody can link to your brain and think like you, Johnny. Have you seen the queues at Tenerife Airport to come home? Yes, I have, but I don't think they're going to be like that all the time, Roger. I think it's only probably in the daytime, in the afternoon and early evening they're going to be like that. I would imagine if you get a flight around 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, there won't be any queues. And maybe the first lot of flights out in the morning and midday, but I would imagine after that, then it's probably chaos between a certain time, between probably 12 and 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock is probably manic, and then after that it probably dies off. Well, I am going to Fuerteventura as well, so that would be interesting. Will Fuerteventura be chaos as well? Like you say, it's probably all right when you go out, when you get there. It's just when you come back, isn't it? The coming back is the biggest worry, isn't it? Because the last thing you want is to miss your flight because of the queues. If they're saying you've got to queue up for 3 hours, I mean that sounds hard to believe. I mean, I think what they should do, if it is going to be 3 hours or whatever, I mean, I think they're doing it already, but I don't know for sure. I think they should call out people that are on certain flights and then get them to go to the front of the queue so they can get through to get their flights. And then when they've gone through, then they call the next flight. If they get people to go through in order of the flights, then that way there's less chance of people missing their flights, isn't there? I think that's what they got to do, and then they probably got to separate the British from all the people in the EU. So they have a bit for British people and a bit for the EU. I mean, they probably might have that already. I don't know. I'll have to have a look when I go back there, and I'll do some filming. IA will be used for bad more than AI, you mean? Used for bad more than good. AI not a good idea, Steve H says. Tired stoner. Haha, that's such a great catchphrase. What's that? What, there you go. Tell us where you are watching from. Hi, I am watching from Northern Ireland, Eugene McGeever says. Jay, hello everyone, Jay, hello. Pink, I'm miles behind on the comments again. Johnny, famous words, where you go and sod it. Oh, sorry, I didn't read it right. There you go and sod it. Dr. Hell's Lounge, hello. Me bed. Tired stoner, I saw that. What did you see? If this was miles ago, I can't remember what you're on about. You'll have to repeat what you're on about. What is the chat about? Well, we're talking about... We was talking about AI, now we're talking about airports. We're talking a bit about Tenerife, the Canary Islands. We can talk about anything, you know, as long as it's not stupid or rude. Nothing religious on here either. I can't believe we both saw that. What did you see? What did you see? Just be quiet, Jay. Just listen to Johnny. He's a genius. Shut up, tired. Sorry, be civil. Are you staying anywhere near the Malibu apartments? No, I'm not. Oh dear. You're near Aqualand. Okay, Aqualand, yeah. So that's near the bus station, is it? Is that near the bus station, isn't it? The Costa Adeje bus station, isn't it? That's the other side of the motorway, isn't it? The bus station. So Aqualand, that's near Siam Park, isn't it? Aqualand, Siam Mall and all that lot. Johnny, why are you waffling? Because it's a chat show. Do I have any pets? No. When you at the Sun Inn... Karaoke. Where can I do karaoke at the Sun Inn, Reese? I've never done karaoke at the Sun Inn area. Oh, is it in the pub, the Sun Inn? Reese, you're a Sun Inn legend. Steve H says. The Sun Inn do karaoke quiz and the card games and the bingo. Ooh, bingo, that'd be nice. I'd like to win bingo on holiday. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? If you won, I don't know what the prizes are, but if they had a prize of €500 and you won it, you'd be well pleased, wouldn't you? That could go towards another holiday then, couldn't it? The Sun do karaoke quiz. What card games do they do? What, high and low? Do they do high and low and pontoon? What else do they do? What other card games do they do? Snap? Snap. Oh dear. You think Maria works there? That's right. They do it from 9:30. Good morning, Johnny. Eugene McGeever says, hello, good morning. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is good morning. It's gone midnight. Blimey, I didn't realise. I would like you to get Maria on your vlog. Edited vlog. I think you're in love with her, aren't you? Are you in love with her, Reese? Is that what it is? You want me to get Maria on as much as possible, yeah? What we need to do, when she's on her break, we need her to come and sit down while we're talking, yeah? That's what you want, isn't it? If we could get Maria. So does she work there every day, or is it certain days, or what? If you know her that well. You're going on the 8th of August, and you're going for 3 weeks, blimey. Apparently, there's a new camera out on the 17th. JBL something, the popular one. Okay. Happy Thursday. When I went to Orlando, I flew with Virgin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went to Orlando years ago when they was operating out of Gatwick. So I went from Gatwick to Orlando. I remember going on their old 747s. That was really good, that was. I went on one there and I went on one back. We was meant to come back on a stopover flight. We was meant to fly from Orlando to New York on Delta and then from New York to Heathrow. But clever Johnny said, hang on a minute, Virgin and Delta are, I think they're like joint owners of each other and code share or whatever. So I said to me daughters, I said, hang on a minute, why should we go to New York? Why don't we go to the Virgin desk and see if we can get the flight to Gatwick instead of going to New York? I said it's going to take ages. And by sheer luck, we went to the Virgin desk and asked them if they've got any spare seats from Orlando to Gatwick, and they did. They did have some spare seats, so they put us on the Virgin flight instead of the Delta flight. And that was brilliant because that saved a lot of hassle. You know, you didn't have to stop at New York, didn't have to get on 2 planes, and you didn't have to go to Heathrow. It was direct to Gatwick. So that was like cutting out all that aggravation, all that hassle. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. You flew in first class. Woo! Lucky you. On the way back, I flew from Tampa to London, Heathrow, and then Heathrow to Belfast. Blimey. I'm just getting over jet lagged. When did you go to Orlando? Is this recently? I'm going now. Okay. Ramsey, hello. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Should be Johnny Be Good logo after the song. Johnny Be Good. Johnny Be Good logo after the song. Okay. Do you support 2-state? Oh, God. I'm not getting political about all that. Travel with Prash. Hello. How are you, Prash? Still haven't met you. We'll have to meet one day, eh? And your mum. Are you going to Tenerife soon? Well, maybe you could go later in the year, December. There you go. If you go in December, we can meet you then. Because a few others are booking up to go in December. So there you go. Going to try and start a trend off now where we try and get a load of people to go at the same time. Then we can all meet up and chat and have a laugh. And I think it's better that way, isn't it? You know, we could all go to a bar and do a live, and we could all be together, and we could all chat and have a laugh, couldn't we? It'd be a laugh. That's what it's all about. Do a bit of karaoke, bit of dancing if you like dancing. Watch some shows. I did a good job. Was that fixing the sofa? Okay, Pink, thank you. I wrote the dates down. I probably did. I don't know where I've wrote it down though. I've lost a bit of paper now, Steve. You'll have to message me. Like you said, I'm not very organised. I've got all these... I write things down. It's ridiculous. And then when I try and find the stuff that I wrote down, I can't find it. Is anyone else like that? I'm dreadful. I mean, look, I'll give you an example, right? There's a bit of paper there. It's just got a load of shit on it. It's like... Some of it I understand, some of it I don't understand. Like, I've got electric and gas meter readings here because I don't have a smart meter. I've got a reference number for a holiday, 22A, the seat number. me, Danny. So that was a holiday I went on with Danny. That was ages ago. An expiry date for something. Someone's phone number. Broadband speed 350 megabits. I mean, what's that all about? 28-inch. Then there's another date. Then there's another phone number. Option 144. So, like, ring up a number. Option 144. I mean, who writes this sort of stuff? It's not normal, is it? And it's on the back of a McDonald's receipt. That's just an example. Then I've got, like, envelopes with nothing on, and they're ready to have stuff put on. Then I've got like a book here, Danger, Keep Out, and it's like where I do a lot of the quizzes. Probably can't see it on camera. It's like where I've done quizzes and I've ticked off people's answers for the questions. See all those little dots and the names on the side? That's all from previous quizzes. So I've got like a book there. It's almost full up. I've still got some blank pages. And then like, there's like bits of paper again. Bits of paper. Asda, like a shopping list here. Aunt Bessie's proper large Yorkshires. Mixed veg. Crispy stick. Homestyle. Oh, that must have been when I was doing a review. Iceland duck spring rolls. Skewers. It's not normal, is it? Then I've got like quiz questions. I've got karaoke song lists in here. I've got everything. It's quite funny, all this. You know, all these things you write down when you do a YouTubing. It's quite funny. You wrote the dates down, right? Right, we need to catch up on these comments. I don't know how far behind I am. John, I see a video of you and Danny on an electric bike. Oh yeah, that was in Benidorm, going up to the cross on the top of the hill, and then we went along the front, Levante Beach, and then we went along Mediterranean Avenue, the road up from the beach, coming back, and we went right along to Cala, past the Grand Bali Hotel, and we came to a dead end where all these stray cats were, and some people walking around. Yeah, that was quite good. And then so we hired 2 e-bikes out in Benidorm. The first one I hired out was pretty crap. The battery couldn't handle going up the hills. Then we hired another one, and the bike was brand new and it was more advanced, and the bike flew up the hill. It didn't even struggle. And that was really good. That made it much more exciting, and the range was longer on the bike. And I went all the way up the cross. I come all the way back down. I went up to the back of Benidorm by the campsite, past Benidorm Palace, and I come all the way back down. I went all along to Old Town, past Old Town, right along Poniente and back. All that on one bike battery. I mean, that was pretty cool. That was very good. How do I think Risky Reg stays away from the UK 4 months on end? Who's Risky Reg? Steve says. He's a YouTuber, Steve, always on holiday. Never heard of him. I must admit I haven't heard of him as either. He's in Vietnam at the moment. Under Neon Loneliness, options on Rod Stewart. What do you mean, options on Rod Stewart? Did you love Mr. Bean? Yes. Who heard UK English or USA English? No, you was on about YouTube. Anyone watch the Masters golf final last Sunday night? No, I missed that. I normally quite like watching the a bit of golf. I haven't watched golf for ages. That's probably because I had my Sky cut off. I've just had it cut off. I haven't renewed, and I did find another deal they were doing, but for some reason, when you try and set it up on your phone, it then says it's 76 quid instead of 35 quid. So I thought, bugger that, I'm not paying that. If they can do it for 35 quid, I'll go back on it again. But I'm not paying £80, £100 a month when I hardly watch any TV. I just don't see the point. I said it not fair about YouTube. Getting rid of subs. No, it's not right. I agree there, Roger. Yeah, apparently they do a swoop on everyone's YouTube account once a year, apparently, and if some of your subscribers are inactive, if some of the subscribers of someone's YouTube channel are inactive and people are not going on YouTube anymore, they delete them, and that's a true fact. If you don't believe me, ask YouTube, because it's true. And they can delete a load. If there's a load of inactive accounts, subscribers, they will take them off your subscriber list. And that has, like I said earlier, it's happened to me twice so far. It always seems to happen once a year around December. November, December, I think it happens. And 1 year I had 750 subscribers that no longer watch me. Can you believe that? Or they were inactive. I mean, that sounds hard to believe, doesn't it? But if I remember right, I used to have a lot of subscribers in India and Pakistan, because I remember I was speaking to this guy from India and Pakistan, and it must be something to do with him, because I don't seem to get many Indian people come on my channel anymore. I used to get like these comments from Indian people and Pakistani people, and now I notice I don't get any anymore. So that, I reckon that's something to do with it. But there you go. You can't please everyone forever. JBM, hello. Johnny Be Good is the song from Back to the Future, if you remember. Is it? I can't remember. I haven't watched that film for years. I do like Back to the Future. Maybe I should watch them all again. I've got them on box set DVD somewhere. Is someone using Johnny's photo? What do you mean? Unfortunately, John, as I said on my latest video, I'm ending the channel this year. Hopefully before Christmas. Oh, right, I didn't know that. What, have you had enough of doing YouTube then, Prash? Or are you going to shut it down and start a new channel? What was wrong with the sofa? Well, basically, if you've got a single seat, a double one, or a 3-seat sofa, you get them. Some of them are electric now, aren't they? They're electric reclining, so you press the button and it goes backwards, or it goes forward, and then the front bit goes up and down, so you can lay down like a bed on it, can't you? Or if you've got a cheaper version, you get the handle on the side. It's basically a cable, like a bonnet cable in a car. you pull the lever, and then it releases the recliner, so then it becomes loose, and then you can push it. You push it back like with your back. You push into it, and then it goes back, and then the front lifts up. And the idea is you can lay not 100% flat, but almost flat, to watch TV or whatever, or to go asleep. And but if you get one of your mates come round and they're stupid and they jump on it, and they're like going like this, you know, like mucking around, like they've had a few drinks, so they're going, "Oh, this is good, John. Oh yeah," and then the next thing it goes, it like goes snap, and then they've broke it, and that's what happened. And I was a bit pissed off, and luckily I managed to fix it. But I must admit, I was horrified when you open up the inside of the sofas. They've got like metal, it's like a metal frame at the bottom of the sofa. All good quality, all strong, yeah? But then the back bit that goes to the back, these bits, it's like literally a wooden frame with two side bits and a couple of bits going across with springs. And then they attached a couple of metal bits to the wood. And basically the wood they used inside this, instead of it being solid wood, it was plywood. So plywood is not as strong as wood, is it? Like timber wood. So it was disgusting. It was like whoever made it at the factory were using that because it was a lot cheaper to make them than putting better quality wood in. They obviously thought, fuck this, we're going to make them where they're not strong, and they go wrong after 3 or 4 years or whatever, when the warranties run out, and then people throw them on the tip. That's what they've done. But if they'd have made them better, stronger, they wouldn't go wrong as much. So it's a bit naughty, really. I mean, the company I bought these off was Land of Leather, or Leatherland. There used to be a company called Leatherland, or Land of Leather. They had shops all around the UK. I think I bought a free one, a 2-1, and a single one. So a 3-piece suite, and it cost. It's all like cream leather. I mean, it's a bit tacky now, but at the time it looked the business. It looked like the seats you get in a Bentley. If you remember the old Bentleys from the 90s, they had cream leather. And these sofas were exactly the same as like a Bentley motor car. You know, nice, clean, bright leather, cream leather. And nice and soft and comfortable. And, but like I said, the frame at the back is shite. It's like cheap plywood. And all disintegrating, falling apart, and obviously where someone strained it too much, it couldn't handle it and it snapped, and then I had to modify it and put proper wood in it. So if you watch the video, you'll see I repaired it. Luckily it was only one side of the frame was damaged, not both of the bits, so that made it easier to fix, and it hasn't gone wrong since. I did have another one where the front bit that goes up, the bit you lean your foot on, snapped, but that's quite easy to fix. You just get another bit of wood underneath. But I have got another sofa. It's the 2-seater one. The 2-seater one of the seats is lower than the other, and I think that was when my daughter borrowed it, and she bloody broke it. Again, they was probably jumping on it, abusing it, and it's got a big thick bit of wood at the front, underneath the curve at the front, and I remember I fixed it, but I think the bit of wood I put in wasn't the same size as the other size, so when you put it all back, it's not level. It's like one bit. It needs a bigger bit of wood in it. I need to take it all apart again, but it's probably not worth it now. I'll probably just... It's not worth it now because I've had it quite a long time, and I'll probably end up just buying a new sofa now. I'll ditch these ones at some point. There's no point, is there? Right. Someone is using the photo. What photo? The lever on the side. More than the lever. It's up on the hill. What's up on the hill? By Hemingways. Do you prefer Heinz or Branson? I think I prefer Heinz. I find with Branston, the beans react with my tongue. If I eat lots of them regular, this sounds a bit crazy. You're just going to laugh your head off if I say this, but if I used to eat baked beans on toast a lot. I know it sounds a bit sad, but when I was younger, I used to have baked beans on toast nearly every day, and the chemicals that are in the beans or whatever will react into my tongue and making holes in my tongue. And I find that the Branston beans were more sort of spicy or whatever, even though they probably haven't got spice. It felt like they were spicy, and they were reacting, the chemicals of the bean juice were reacting with my tongue compared to the Heinz. So that's why I don't like the Branston ones. All will be explained in due course, Johnny. Stay tuned and keep up to date with the content. Make the most of it as soon as I am done. It's just going to be a memory. I'm off to bed now. Have a good night. Okay then. Good night. Oh, that's a shame. Sounds a bit like my friend Lucas when he stopped doing YouTube. He done all these videos. He put all that effort in. And then he said, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore. And he deleted the whole lot. I mean, I can understand him stopping doing YouTube or having a break. But to delete all your videos as well, I thought that was a shame, really, because I'm sure his views would have gone up on all these videos he done. And you know, some of my viewers that watched his channel, because obviously I recommended him, liked his videos. So it's a bit sad, really. Oh, Reese is back in again. When you're at the Sunny and I would like you to do live stream karaoke. Well, we can, but the problem with that is it's all copyright. I suppose what I'd like to do if I went to Tenerife, I'd love to be able to link up. I'd love to bar to help me out, where I could do a live, like a live karaoke show in a bar in Tenerife with the DJ or whatever, singers or whatever, and to do a live stream of doing karaoke. Like I could sing some, and if there was singers there, they could sing some, and then like punters in the bars, they can join in. It would be a great laugh, wouldn't it? Lots of different people all singing, and if it was all on the live stream, I'm sure it would get a lot of views, you know. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that yet. But I would like to do that. I might start asking actually if that could be done. I can't see why it can't be done, because they would still, if it was like a karaoke night, they would still be doing their karaoke, because people would put their name down to sing, and then the singer, if there's the guy that does the running the equipment, he could sing, and I could sing a few as well. It'd be great, and then I could be like running the live stream at the same time. And obviously, yeah, it's going to get copyright, but that doesn't matter, because I know you can get loads of copyright. I know a lot of songs can be sung, you don't get strikes. All you get is it says copyright, ineligible. You know, you can't get any money out of it. So that doesn't matter. It's all about having fun. You know, the odd video, you don't have to let every video earn you money, you know. If you can have a few where you're having a laugh and everyone else is having a laugh, that's all that matters. And you could call it like a promotional video. So like it's a video to show you what the people are doing on their holiday. They're having a laugh. It's showing you the bar. It's promoting the bar, and plus it promotes myself. So it's like a win-win for everyone, isn't it? So it's a good idea. Do a vlog live stream. Get Maria on them. Say hello to you, yeah. You're going in August. Hello, Batman. Have I been to Spoons? What, Alicante Airport? I did go to Alicante Airport, yeah, because I flew home from there the other week, and I was very, 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 very disappointed with that Wetherspoons. I was a bit gutted, really, because when I watched some of the videos from the other YouTubers that promoted it the day it opened and etc., etc., I thought, oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, I've got to go there when I next go to Benidorm or whatever, fly out of Alicante Airport. And obviously you can only go to it when you're going home. You can't go to it from outside. You've got to be airside past the passport control to go in it on the English bit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I got through the passport control. I saw it and I looked at the entrance and I thought, oh yeah, that looks good. And then as soon as I looked into the bar, it was full up. I was like, and then I noticed it was really tiny. It was like literally, it was like a container. It was like a container you get off a cargo ship. The shape of it was like a rectangle room. And it wasn't very big. The bar was at the back and then it had a few tables in front of it. And then they got a little extension bit on the side for some more seats. And I think you might be allowed to smoke in that bit, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I looked in the front and I was going to buy a drink or two, and there was no tables free. And then I think there might have been one table, and it was like a little single 2-seater table, like you sit opposite each other. I thought, oh, I can't be bothered with that, so I gave it a miss. I was a bit disappointed. And as you saw if you've seen the video, I only done a 45-second video. I had no interest to film any more. You know, I could have probably done a 5-10 minute video if I wanted to, but what's the point? You'd just be repeating yourself over and over again. Oh, it's full up. Oh, I can't get a drink. Or you might have got a drink eventually, like 1 hour later. And then you would have been like a sardine sitting at a table, and I thought, I can't be bothered. So I didn't bother. I mean, if I go there again and it's, half empty or less empty, less full to what it was when I went the other week, then I'll do a video in there. But until then, I definitely won't be going there. It's not for me. So what I did on that day when I didn't go to Wetherspoons, I went to the end gates at the B gates. I went right up the other end because that's where my flight was going to board. Can't remember the gate number. I think it was 32 or 40. I can't remember now. And I just got a Burger King meal, and with a drink and chips. And there was hardly anyone there. There was loads of spare tables. It was nice and quiet. The sun was shining through the window. It was lovely, and I think I had about an hour and a half before we had to board. So it was lovely. I don't know why I didn't do a video on it. I could have done a food review on that, and I didn't do it. Just couldn't be bothered, I suppose. I was just chilling. Right. So, weather. Hopefully we get a warm, long summer, Reese says. Am I repeating myself, or these new comments? Was that Danny? What's that? What are you on about, Roger? Johnny wanted a big 6-seater table. Yeah. Roger and Steve, but it's a nightmare. What do you mean, Pink? Have I caught up now? I'm up to date now. What's the time? It's 10 to 1. I think we're going to stop in 10 minutes. I don't like these late lives, 2 in the morning. No, we're stopping a minute, guys. 10 minutes. So we've been an hour and a half. Another 10 minutes. That's it, guys. Yes, so we're wrapping it up now. Just to chat for another 10 minutes. Whatever you want to talk about, and that's it. Carry that shield everywhere. It must be very heavy. What's that? Well, it didn't have to be a 6-seater table, Steve. A 4-seater table would have been nice in the Weatherspoons at Alicante Airport. But like I said, it was all full up and it was so small. I was quite shocked, actually. I didn't realise it was that tiny. Ah, Tenerife Tez is in the room. Hello, Tenerife Tez. How are you? Hope you're well. I see you putting your Magaluf videos up. So it looked like the weather was all right there when you went there. But it wasn't very busy, you said. So do you think you didn't do research properly? Or was it a cheap holiday and you thought, bugger it, I'm going anyway, whether it's busy or not? I mean, it reminds, your holiday to Magaluf, it reminds me of when I went to Bulgaria about a year ago. When I thought it was going to be busy and I got there and it was it was all closed up, or it was only just opening up for the summer. It was like I went a month too early. If I'd have gone in June, I probably would have loved it 100 times more. But because it was half shut down, it was like I was a bit gutted. Tez, are you and Mrs. Tez going to Tenerife in December? Steve H says. Furniture Land is good, John. Furniture Land? I didn't buy this in Furniture Land. I bought this the Land of Leather, or Leather World it was called. I think it was Land of Leather from memory. I mean, we're going back to the 90s. No, it couldn't have been the 90s. It must have been around 2010, 2009 maybe I bought this sofa. And it's made in. They were made in Italy. These sofas, so they were sort of. They looked good quality, but I don't think. Like I said, the back build of these is wood, plywood. So the back of these is rubbish. If they'd have put a metal frame in the back, like they did with the lower half of the sofas, they'd be much better quality. But obviously, it must have been. They put the wood in to save money, to make more profit. Cost cutting thing. Steve, yes, mate. Oh, that's good then. That's good. That's another one on the list going then. That's very good. I'll bet I'll hurry up and book up then. Lovely jubbly. Right, it's nearly 5 to 1, so we're going to stop in 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. What day is it? I've lost track of the days again. It's Thursday now, isn't it? Thursday. Yes, Thursday, Friday. Then we got the weekend. Then a couple of days, and then I'm off. I'm going away. So I got my new passport, so that's good. Yeah. They do send back the old passport, don't they? They clip the corner off, don't they? Don't know why they don't send it back with a new one. It is a bit silly, isn't it? Because it takes another 2 weeks, apparently. It just seems stupid, you know. I mean, if they've cut the corner off, you know, it's not valid. Someone can't forge it, can they? Why don't they just send it back with the brand new one at the same time? Very strange. You need to organise yourself a bit better. Yes, that's right. I was looking at that sofa video and I noticed my lounge was a lot clearer under the coffee table to what it is now. Because like I said, that video was filmed in November 2022 and I've only literally put it up yesterday, Wednesday. There can't be many YouTubers that put a video up 3 years later when they filmed it. So there you go. You can compare my lounge of what it was then and what it is now, and you'll think, bloody hell, John. Oh dear. Johnny, where are you staying in a few weeks? Oh, I'm staying in like a house by the motorway. It's a place across the road from the motorway, from the airport. As you come out the airport, there's a road that goes over the motorway, isn't there? Like a bridge. Basically, I've got to go over that, and then I think I've got to do a left and go up the hill, and there's some houses. There's like a tiny little village of a few houses, and I'm in one of them. And it looks down at the airport, so it's just somewhere to put your head down, basically. It was very cheap. It saved me €200 compared to the place in Las Americas that I was going to stay at. And the reason why I cancelled it is because, like I said earlier, because it's going to be too noisy there. I mean, it would have been great, you know, I'm probably going to regret it now, but if I'd have did stay there, I would have literally probably come out of where I was staying and there would have been a bar across the road, and Veronica's would have been like 20 seconds, 30 seconds away, and then you could have gone left to the Traveller's Rest and then right to the Monkey Club, or you just go straight ahead and you're on the beach. Never mind. I'm not really that bothered because, like I said, I read the reviews and it said it was pretty bad there. So maybe I did do the right thing. It said it had cockroaches there. It said it was noisy. It said looky men live there, and it said people have had their stuff robbed there. Break-ins. So probably best I didn't stay there. Apparently I don't know if it was the place that I booked or somewhere else around the area, but apparently people were getting robbed in the middle of the night when they're asleep. People were creeping in and nicking their stuff. I mean, can you believe that? Or people would go out, they'd get robbed, come back and they'd got nothing there. All their clothes, everything are gone. So I think I'm glad, after reading the reviews and thinking about it and looking at the location, I think I'm glad I didn't stay there in the end. I cancelled it. I got my money back, and I went somewhere else. But there's always another time, you know. I'll go to Tenerife and I can book somewhere better next time, or somewhere near or whatever. You know, there's so many places to go, isn't there? I mean, if I was staying at that, what's that? You're staying at the Soarona. If I was staying at that one up from Palm Beach, I wouldn't have cancelled it, because that's not noisy there. You can't hear Veronica's there. And it's just the right distance for it not to be too noisy if you can hear it, if you know what I mean. Steve, you could manage John's life even when he's got out. You could carry his things for him. Bugger if I'm carrying his stuff, Roger. You could be my butler. Do you want to be my butler? Carry all my stuff around for me. Can you just get me that out of the bag for me? It's on the left-hand side. If you just open that section there. Get camera number 1 out. Get the memory bank out of that bit. Oh dear. If you could book the restaurant for 7:15 at so and so. Oh dear. He would pay you well. Steve will sit Johnny on the naughty step. What, in the corner? Oh dear. But don't you have to stand in the corner if you're naughty? Instead of sitting? Oh dear. I would need to make sure it's the cheapest restaurant though. Oh yeah, it can't be over a certain price. It's got to be on a budget. That's it. We're on a strict budget limit. That broke your sofa. What's that? What broke my sofa, Roger? What, leaning back on it? Oh dear. Oh my god, it's gone 1 o'clock. We're rattling on again, aren't we? Well, I must admit though, all the restaurant prices are slowly going. They're all creeping up slowly but surely, aren't they now? I wonder if they've gone up any more since December. What was it I said? I think I said in one of my last videos, I think I said the prices were going up every 3-4 months. I wonder if that'd be true when I go back there in May. Because it'd be 6 months, won't it? It'd be 5-6 months, won't it, since I've been there? I was looking at a video earlier, and in 2024 you could get a €1 pint. So it's 2 years ago now, the €1 pint. Might have been a bit less, but I've got a video where it said Bora Bora, Marsol, €1, €1 beer. But it's like it was 150, wasn't it? 150. So I'm sure eventually it'll go up to €2. It might even be 2 now. Is it 2? Does anyone know if it's €2 now? They changed it all at the bars by the Sun King, didn't they? Ramon Free was the last one, wasn't it, for 150, and then it went up to 2. I think what it is, so many people were buying the drinks and they weren't buying the food, so they were making very little profit, and people weren't in a rush to move on, were they? So they probably thought, bugger it, we'll put the price up, and then they wouldn't. I don't think I want to know what broke your sofa. Well, I know, but I'm not going to say. It was a friend. That's all I'm going to say. Oh dear. Well, I think what it is, these sofas are not designed for 2 people to sit on the same bit of the sofa. If you know what I mean. If it's just one person sitting on each bit, then you're fine. But if you put 2 people on each bit, it's going to overload it, strain it, and then it breaks. And if you don't keep still, and you start mucking around on it, then it'll definitely break. Oh dear. Right, so there you go. You can all laugh and work it out, can't you? Right. Holding on like a cowgirl. Oh dear, gotta laugh. Right. No, it was nothing like that. You got it all wrong. I know you're thinking like that, guys, but it was nothing like that. No. No, it was a friend, and they jumped on the sofa, and then they wanted to push the thing back, the recliner, and they were too rough. They were too rough with it, and because of that, it couldn't handle it, and it snapped, and that's why I had to repair it. TMI? What's that mean, TMI? What's that mean, Roger? TMI. You've got me on that one. I've never heard of that. TMI. Too much information. Right, that's it. Yeah, too much information. That's it. We can't reveal any more information. That's it. Information much too. Got it back to front. So, before I go, they was going on about mobility scooters are being confiscated now, aren't they? And they're trying to stop younger people going on them, speeding along the fronts and all on the pavements and that. Do you think that's going to reduce a lot of the mobility scooters going around with idiots on them and people that don't really need one? Do you think they're just going to say, right, if you ain't got a blue badge, if there's nothing wrong with you, we're not letting you have one? Do you think that's going to be the thing now? You was trying to confuse me. Actually, I have seen that before. I just couldn't remember. It's too late at night. Yeah. All you need to do is write yourself a medical letter on the computer and you're golden. What, make one up, say, from Dr. Patel, and then you could write your doctor's surgery, couldn't you, address? Or just make one up. They're not gonna ring them up and check, are they? They just need to see some sort of proof, yeah. Well, I must admit, my knee's not bad now, because my knee gave out on one trip, didn't it? About a year ago. Was it last summer? And what makes me laugh is I didn't hire one out. I didn't hire one out, and I was really struggling walking around, and I didn't hardly do any walking on that trip. I really suffered, and it was only when I went the time after I finally got one. But then I was sort of not too bad then. It does make a difference. If you want to go like from Los Cristianos over to Faneby Beach, or even further, like further along, is it I can't remember what you call it now. Is it Cala? Or am I getting confused with Benidorm? I can't remember now. Caleta, is it Caleta? You can go along to Caleta, can't you, past Faneby? And I must admit, I've never walked all the way. The furthest I've ever walked is Los Cristianos to Faneby, and then I stopped. And then when I did go further along, I had a car, or I got a bus. I certainly didn't walk all that extra bit. What makes me laugh is I did some videos in that area, and I think I only put 1 or 2 up, and there must be another 2 or 3 I never put up, and God, they must be like 3 years old now. Maybe I'll trick everyone when I go back. I'll pretend I I filmed the videos when I was on my latest trip. It takes someone very clever to realise that they're not like from now. Because like if a certain bar's closed down or some sign's been changed or something, someone will know straight away. They go, when they watch it, they go, hang on a minute, that's not like that now. That was like that 2-3 years ago. Oh dear. That's how you catch out the YouTubers, because a lot of the YouTubers, they don't tell you when the video was made. I mean, I watched one earlier. I think it was Yorkshire Lee, and he was in Puerto Rico, and it was filmed in February. It wasn't even. It's not like now, and we're like in April, so that's 2 months old. I was quite shocked. I thought it was like. It just shows you how you get influenced or how you get tricked. Your brain gets tricked. You watch it and you think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and it is like 2 months ago. And the only reason why I worked it out is because he said there was a football game on, and I looked it up and it said it was in February. So there you go. If he hadn't mentioned that, then we would never have known it was in February. But because he said, I think he said it was Aston Villa v Newcastle, he went in a bar and watched it the night before, and I looked it up and it said February. So, and we're in what? We're in April now. So there you go. I do it. I do videos that are old, and other people do them as well. Not everyone gets all their videos out straight away. Use an office template, fill it in. Goswani Victor, best midfielder of all time. Oh, do I ever take sun protection on holiday? Best midfielder, footballer of all time. Oh, I can't really answer that one. A midfielder, I can think of wingers and goal scorers. I don't know. Was Rooney? No, Rooney was a forward, wasn't he? Oh, what's his name? Cantona. Eric Cantona, weren't he a midfielder? I'm pretty sure he was a midfielder, wasn't he? He's got to be one of the best midfielders I've ever seen. There's probably many others, but I can't think right now. Brighton have had some good ones. Casido. Is it Casido? We sold him to Chelsea. He was a good midfielder. McAllister, he went to Liverpool, didn't he? He was a good midfielder. Don't know. I'd have to do some research on that. I can't remember. I can think of the faces. I can't remember the names. Get one. Get one. What's that? Get what, Roger? Roger got no passport. I prefer to watch videos that say the date so you know what the weather's like. Yeah, what I don't do it on every video, but some of the videos now I put the date it was filmed. Like I put filmed on so and so. So when someone watches it, they know if it's like a recent video and it's got the date, they know that, oh, the weather was nice a week ago. Do you see what I'm saying? Because like I say, I watched a YouTuber once of Bulgaria, Sunny Beach, and then I booked up to go, and it showed nice weather, and it was all open, and it was all busy. And then when I went there, the weather wasn't like the video, and it wasn't all open, and the video didn't say any date when it was. And then I sent a comment going, when was this? I've just been here. It's nothing like that. And the guy said it was like 6 months ago, and I was like, for F's sake, you know, if only I'd have known that, I probably wouldn't have booked that holiday. So you got to be careful if you're gonna, you know, if you look at someone's YouTube video, don't believe that it was last week. There's no guarantee. It could be 3 months. It could be 6 months. It could be even a year old. I mean, people do put some videos up after a long period. And I admit it, I don't do all my videos like that, but I have put a few up that are old. So today I put a video up that was 3 years old. 3 years old. It was made in November 22. But luckily it wasn't a travel vlog, it was just a DIY video. How to fix a sofa. But if I'd have put one up, I mean, I have got some videos still. I've got videos of Tenerife, driving up in the mountains. And they got to be about 2 or 3 years old now. But if I was to, if like, I'm hiring a car when I go away in May, if I was to go away in May, hire a car, and I put them videos up, you wouldn't know if it was 3 years ago. You would think it was like, if you watch the videos, the only way you would find out is if you saw the car I'm driving and you saw maybe the car on the video and then you clicked it wasn't the same car, then you would know. Or people I was with at the time. That's the only way that would, they would be the only clues that would give it away. Or if something like a major disaster had happened, like, I don't know, maybe a big fire or a blimmin' mountain had collapsed or something. If there was something missing that you knew was there and it was there on the video but it's not there now, then you would know again that it's an old video. Do you see where I'm coming from? I mean, I think more YouTubers should put when it was filmed, because if someone's looking up a video on YouTube and it says it never says the date, does it? It say like a week ago, 7 days ago, or it might say a year ago, but even then, if it says a year ago, that video not necessarily is a year old. It could still be 2 years old or more. You know, you just don't know. The only way you're going to know the exact date it was made, if you know that person, you know when they went to that place. Or if you met them and you was on the video or something. Or, do you know what I mean? Or how someone looked. Top on, they might have had a beard, they might have had a moustache, they might have had curly hair or something. They might have had some certain glasses on, and like you watch the video and you go, hang on a minute, he ain't like that now. He don't look nothing like that. That's not now. That's the only way you know, innit? That's more professional. People come back to watch more. But it's a little overwhelming. I don't know how it all works. You must follow the instructions how to apply a passport, Pink. Go with Johnny, Pink. He will show you. Show me what? What, how to apply for a passport? It's very easy. You can do it all online. Or if you go to the post office, they might be able to help you. Probably videos about it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm sure someone's probably done a video of how to do it. Yeah. Passport, that is. Half price if you go with Johnny, and you'll have a good laugh, Pink. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to come on holiday with me and we share a hotel room, we can go halves. So there you go. We can go half each. There you go. And then that way it makes it cheaper for both of us. Because if you was to go on your own and book the same room, you will always pay more. I mean, sometimes you get deals if you book a place on your own, but it's normally when it's quiet they do that. But when it's like summer peak season, you got no chance. You know, you'll pay the same price on your own as you would for two people. The price would be the same, or if it's not the same, it might be a little bit cheaper, but not much cheaper. It wouldn't be half price. It would always be the same for two people, or it would be between two people price and one person. So you're always going to pay more because they want maximum people staying at their hotel to get maximum money, maximum profit. They don't want a load of rooms rented out with one people in each one, in all of them. They'd lose thousands, wouldn't they, if they did that? Anyway, I'm rabbiting on again. 2 hours we've gone now. Right, so I think I'm going to end this live now, guys. So, you need if you're going to take your blue badge, you'd only take that if you was going to hire a car out. You can park a car in a disabled bay in Tenerife, the blue bays, like England, where they paint them blue, the floor, and you put the badge on the dash, and you're fine. Because I've done it when Denise went with me. We put her badge on the dash, and it's quite good really because you find you can park, you can park in more places if you've got a disabled badge and someone with you that's disabled. Whereas if you don't have one, it takes a lot longer to find a space. And also you can, if they're going to start doing checks on these mobility scooters, have you got a badge? Then obviously you need one. But I shall find out when I go out there. I shall find out if all the firms are asking it. You know, you've got to have a blue badge and all this crap, or if they're not bothered. It'd be quite interesting. Maybe I might go around like a dozen places and go, oh, I'm interested in hiring a mobility scooter. Can I get one? Yes or no? And how many are going to say yes and how many are going to say no? Are they going to just take the money and say, yeah, you can have it and don't care? It'd be interesting. Johnny snores. Yeah, if you want to stay with me, you have to take some earplugs. Or you need to take a broom handle and keep nudging me in the night when I start snoring. You have to go, you have to give me a dig. You have to go, shut up! Shut up! Stop snoring! Oh dear. The Ibis Hotel at Luton Airport is a new hotel with immigrants in it, or from immigrants. Oh my god. Why did the UK leave the EU? Because loads of idiots got brainwashed to vote leave and not stay. And I'll put my hands up. I was one of them. If I'd have known, it would have meant we can't stay for 6 months and all that. I would never have voted to leave the EU. I'd have said no, stay in, definitely. But unfortunately, I got brainwashed. Got brainwashed watching it all on the TV, and I don't know. I just had this thing in my head. Oh yeah, we got to leave. We got to leave the EU. So I'm sure millions of other people did it as well. Airport assistance. Yeah, if you got mobility problems, health problems, you can get assistance. That's right. We left the EU and now there's more problems. That's right, Lucy Sell. Yeah. Johnny does not like the early morning balls. What, the tennis court balls? Yeah, I woke up and goes, Tez, what's that noise? What's all that? How does the ball go? It goes. Am I hearing things, Tez? I can hear these funny ball noises. Oh yeah, we're right next. Let's open the curtains. Flipping it, Tez, we're right by a tennis court. That was hilarious. Oh dear. Should have done a video on that. That would have been hysterical, wouldn't it, on a video? Oh, you've booked a good place here, Tez. Oh, it's nice and quiet here. Oh yeah, let's look out the window. Flipping heck, we're right by a tennis court. Oh dear. Would I do a vlog going on the Eurotunnel? Yeah, I would do. I've never done that though. I've never taken a car abroad either. I've never been abroad on a ferry with a car. Well, the only time I've gone abroad, but you can't really call it going abroad, is to the Isle of Wight. I went on a ferry with a car to the Isle of Wight, but that's still in the UK, isn't it? It's just going across to the island. Same sort of thing, I suppose, as going to France, but not as long. And obviously, it's still in the UK, the Isle of Wight, whereas France isn't. I don't know. Maybe one day I might do it. I have been as a foot passenger to France. I went to Dieppe from Newhaven. I've done that a couple of times. I did it when I was at school, and I did it another time after when I'd left school. It used to be £10. It used to be £10 to go as a foot passenger. But I'm not sure what the price is now. I doubt if it's £10 anymore. It was in the days when you could go abroad and there was no limit on the amount of fags and booze you could bring back. But I think you can't do that now. It sort of killed it. When the government brought all them restrictions in, that killed it, didn't it? People at Milan waited 6 hours. That's right. People were collapsing. That's right. They were ill, vomiting. People were missing their flights, weren't there? There was an EasyJet flight that waited an hour after it was due to go, and then it left, and 122 passengers were stranded at the airport because of the queues. So, and they didn't give a monkeys to staff at Milan airport. Yeah, not very nice, is it? Not very nice. Where do you stand if you miss the flight? If you miss the flight, you've got to book another one, Roger. It's not the airline's fault, and obviously it's not your fault, but they draw the line at some point, don't they? And you have to book another flight, I suppose. It's not our fault. I know. It's very bad. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Some airlines might put you up in a hotel. Some might not. I don't know. Palma Airport, Mallorca, no problems. Yeah, I think, some airports are fine and then some aren't. You might be able to claim off your insurance. You'd have to keep all your receipts, wouldn't you? Whatever expenses you pay up, you claim them back. But then you've got to think, is it worth claiming them back? How much excess have you got to pay? How much is your premium going to go up if you claim 3 or 4 holidays were a disaster, like getting home? The more you claim, the more your premium will go up next year, isn't it? It's a bit bad. It is a bit bad. I think airlines. I think if these queues are so long and they're taking hours for people to get through, they've either got to call the people that are on the next 6 flights to come forward out of the queues to get them through, so they don't miss their flights, or the plane doesn't have to stay as long after when it's meant to go. So like maybe they should say, right, we allow an hour or 2 hours max to stay at the airport till everyone's on the plane. Then after that we go, and then if there's anyone that still hasn't got on it, then it's tough luck. Maybe if they did that, you know, if they got people out of the queues to the front to get through, and maybe an hour, 2 hours max. They're probably never going to do 2 hours, maybe an hour, and then that should help sort the situation out, shouldn't it? And have a queue for just the English, and then a queue for the EU. I mean, they're probably doing that already, but I just thought that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I need a holiday. Where should I go? You need a holiday. Where should go? Go to Thailand, Tenerife Tez. There you go. Thailand. Marrakesh. Agadir. Lanzarote. Fuerteventura. There you go. Fuerteventura. So, who was it? Someone said they might start charging 50 quid. Who said that? Lucy Sell. It's going to get worse. Apparently from 2027 you need to pay 50 euros. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if, like I said earlier, if all these airlines start if the oil prices don't go down, they're going to start charging a fuel surcharge. That'd be the next thing, and all the prices will go up towards the end of the year, won't they? The holidays and next year's, because it'll have the longer it goes on, it'll have a long knock-on effect, won't it? So the quicker they sort it out, the quicker it'll get back to normal. The quicker it don't get back to normal, the longer it don't get back to normal, rather, then we'll all be paying extra, won't we? Or people won't be going on holiday. They'll be cancelling it. It's as simple as that. But then saying that, if a load of people did cancel their holidays, or airlines cancelled the holidays, then there could be some bargains. There could be some bargains going, because airlines would then become desperate. Tour operators become desperate to get bookings, won't they? So there might be some bargains. Colombia, go to Colombia, yeah. Steve thinks European holidays are coming to an end because too many people have had enough. Why is Ryanair so cheap? $5.99 I saw to Rhodes. Surely not. Where was that from? I can't believe that. I've never seen a Ryanair flight for $5.99, never. $12.99 is the cheapest I've seen a Ryanair flight. When I went to Benidorm, I got a flight for £25 each way, so that's £50 return. That was cheap. I went to Malaga once a year ago, or a couple of years ago. It was £12.50 each way. That was in January, so it was 25 quid return. Went to Amsterdam once on EasyJet for 9 quid one way, but coming back was 56. So You know, you don't always get a good deal there and back. Sometimes it's only one way. Sometimes it's probably in the winter. I doubt if you're going to get many cheap flights in the summer. Hardly. Anyway, London Stansted. Oh, I don't like London Stansted, I'm afraid. I hate London Stansted. Not for me. I live in Brighton. It's a bloody nightmare getting there. No way. Bugger that. I mean, I might try Stansted one more time, but I've learnt now that you don't get a coach from Brighton to London Victoria and Victoria to Stansted. That is an absolute disaster. If I was going to go to if I was going to go to Stansted next time, the way I would book it would be a train from Brighton or Eastbourne to London. Get off get off at Victoria and or whatever station I'll get off to get to London Liverpool Street, and that's where the express goes to Stansted. I'd be happy to do that. Two trains. If I could get two trains to Stansted, that would be a lot quicker. But how much is it going to cost, you know? Probably about, I think it's about between £10 and £15, isn't it? The express to Stansted from London. And a train fare is probably going to be 15-20 quid from Brighton. So what are you talking about? 35 quid one way. 20 maybe on a good day if you're lucky. So, you know, it's all extra costs, isn't it? Uh, Hi from Pennsylvania. Hello, Jessica XX24. I'm going to Europe this summer, Spain, Italy and Greece. Okay, well, your flight costs might go up with the oil crisis in Iran. Be prepared to pay more for your flights. What did you read, Roger? What have I missed? They're doing blood tests next year with your passport. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do that. Tez has been to Australia, Singapore, Dubai. Didn't film them. No, I've never been. I've never been that far away on a plane. The furthest I've been is America, New York, and Orlando. They're the furthest two places I've ever gone. Everywhere else I've flown on has always been in Europe, mainly Spain and the Canaries. Then I've been a couple of other places, Paris. Paris I've been to quite a lot on a plane. Uh, Bulgaria, Italy. I went to Italy once for a skiing trip. I think that's about it. I can't think of anywhere else I've been. Holland, oh yeah. I've been to Amsterdam. I went to Amsterdam. Uh, Amsterdam, Bulgaria, Italy, Paris, France, Ireland, Dublin. I went to. Uh, I went to Glasgow once, years ago. I think that's about it. Honestly, I don't think I've been anywhere else. No, I can't think. Oh, Malta, Malta. I went to Malta. Malta 3 times, years ago. And that's it. Yeah, that's definitely it. I haven't been anywhere else. No. So there you go. There's a lot of places still haven't been to. So there you go. Right, I think I'm going to call it night, guys. Now I'm really tired now. I'm falling asleep. So we've been live for ages, 2.5 hours or whatever it is. I can't even read the screen. My eyes are all blurred. 2 hours, 20 minutes. There we go. Yeah. So the Balearics, Portugal, Italy, Greece, whatever, Australia, Thailand or whatever, Canada, all those places will have to be done in the future, wouldn't they? Right, that's it, guys. I've had enough. I'm really sorry. I have to stop now. Did I go to Amsterdam and find the space cakes? Space cakes? No, I didn't find the space cakes. I found the cannabis lollipops and mushrooms, and there was obviously lots of drugs available there if you wanted to take the drugs. But is that the same thing, space cakes? Is that what you're on about? But no, I didn't take any of that stuff. I didn't try any of it. No, I just went there to see the planes, and I went to the red light district to look at the women in the windows. I quite like that. That was good fun. And a few beers in some of the bars. And that was about it, really. I will subscribe. Thank you, Jessica XX24. You'll have to come on another time. Hit the notification bell, then you get notified when I do a live, yeah? Then you can come on and chat with us another time. I'm going to Valencia, Rome and Sicily. That'd be nice. I've never been to Valencia, no. I've never been to Rome, and I've never been to Sicily, no. I'd like to go all that. Cost you over $15,000, bloody hell. How long are you going for then? The whole summer? I've got a friend I know. They're going on a cruise in October, and it's going to cost £4,000 to go on this cruise. I'm not sure if it's a Mediterranean cruise or something else, or Scandinavia or something. I have to find out, but that's quite a lot of money, isn't it? £4,000 for a cruise, but I suppose that's how much they are, isn't it? Some of them. A stopover in Palma, Mallorca. Okay. Johnny, are we going to do a live together? Yeah, we'll do a live together. Why not? I'm going for 3 weeks, then returning to horrible America. You wanna stay a bit longer than Jessica? Stay another week or two. There you go. Just pretend you're not feeling well and get you in your travel insurance to get you to stay there another couple of weeks. Steve doesn't see the fascination with a cruise. You would want to get off. What, you'd jump off the... Would you jump over, Steve? Would you nick one of the lifeboats? I must admit, I don't know, I've never been on a cruise. I suppose it'd be quite good, wouldn't it? You go asleep and you wake up and you probably look out the window and you're at a different destination. Yeah, that would be. I wouldn't mind doing that. A little Mediterranean cruise. That'd be pretty cool. I had a friend that I've lost contact with now, years and years ago. This is in the 90s, and he got a job in the Caribbean, working on the cruise ships as a waiter. And obviously, he got to stay in the Caribbean, going to the different islands on the cruise ships. Um, I think they like docked at Florida or something, and then they went to the Caribbean islands, and obviously worked on them, and probably got some spare time off in the different islands, and that must have been good. But bit like cabin crew, innit? When they go on some of these long haul flights, they don't fly there and come straight back. They only go one way, don't they? And then they get like some of them get like 2 or 3 days off, don't they? And then they come back again, so they can chill out for a few days. So we have been on a 28-day cruise. Never again, Tenerife, Tez says. London as well you want to go to. Okay, yeah, you got to come to England to London. That's it. You could come down to Brighton if you want, on the south coast. I could meet you if you want. Say hello. Hello. No, a lot of tourists come to the south coast, to Brighton, and they go along they see the lanes in Brighton, and the pavilion, and the beach, and then they go along the coast. You can get a bus along the coast, and it takes you to Beachy Head, and the Seven Sisters. They've got all these cliffs, these chalky cliffs. There's 7 of them. They all sort of like stick out as you look along the coast, so you count each one, and they call it the Seven Sisters. People go on, a lot of Chinese and Japanese people and other tourists, they all go to visit it. It's a nice nice scenery, and it's like in the countryside. Wouldn't want to be around Leicester Square. That's its crazy place. That's it. I did some work in London about 10 years ago, and it was bad then. Well, London's nice, isn't it? If you see all the sights, you can get on the sightseeing bus. It drives you around London, shows you all the sights. You get commentary of what the stuff is and that. You can go on a boat ride, can't you, down the Thames, and you got the Tower of Tower Bridge. You got the London Tower. You got the London Eye. You've got the Shard. You've got Hamley's Toy Shop. You've got oh, what's the name of the bloody road? Is it Bond? No, Bond Street, is it? Leicester Square. You got the parks in London. You got London Zoo. There's lots to do in London. So museums and that. Oxford Street, that's it. That was the one I was looking for. You got Oxford Street as well. I've done that quite a few times. Oxford Street. It's quite good. Yeah, you got there's another road. It's called Tottenham something. That's off of Oxford Street. Tottenham. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Tottenham Court or something. Tottenham Court Road or something. There's loads of roads, loads of different roads you can go down with all the shops in London. They got different places where the shops are, shopping centres and that as well. So It's a big place, London. You can't do it in one day. It's impossible. Yeah, you need to stay there. If you stayed there for a week, you'd see a lot of London. If you stay there for a weekend, you'll see a bit of London. If you stay there for a day, you don't see hardly anything. I parked my van and went into a property in Harley Street for a quick look. Only gone 5 minutes. Came back to a smashed window and laptop stolen that had plans on for the other job. Bloody hell. He has a problem in Paris. Tottenham Court Road, that's it. Who's got a problem in Paris? Sadiq Khan is useless, yeah. Yeah, I think Paris is a bit dodgy now, isn't it? Barcelona, I have been to Barcelona. I did go there once for about, I can't remember, it was about 3 or 4 days I went there for. My daughter bought me a ticket, a return ticket to Barcelona, and I just paid for the accommodation. That was nice of her. So I remember I went there. That was quite a long time ago now. That's probably about, that must be about 8 years ago now. I might go back to Barcelona actually. I haven't been there for quite a long time. I went to the Nou Camp, the football stadium. I did the tour there. I think I might even have some video coverage of the trophy room in the Nou Camp. It's probably all changed now because they've built a new stadium, haven't they? They've refurbished it all. I've got some photographs of me sitting on the bench and that, and looking out at the stadium. Yeah, it was a good. I enjoyed that. That was a good, good little tour. That I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, probably go there again for a little city break holiday. Oh, right. I think I need to go to bed now. Our show's going to stop at 1. It's nearly 2. I've stayed on another hour. I'm crazy. Right, that's it, guys. I've definitely had enough now. It's time to go. So we can talk about holidays in the UK, abroad, or whatever another time, yeah? So I'm going to go now. So thanks for coming on, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the live chatting and that. And we'll do it another time. So hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you're new watching. And hit the bell, and we'll see you in the next one. So good night, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye for now. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Let me put my glasses on before I press the go button. Good night, good night, good night. Night, everyone.